Welcome to Ingenia Lifestyle Chambers Pines at Chambers Flat. Situated in Logan City, 35 minutes south of Brisbane and nestled between Brisbane City and the Gold Coast, the Pines offers a very welcoming community with resort-style facilities, stylish homes and a thriving calendar of activities and events. Bruce Samazan from Downsizing.com.au is the account executive for the Pines, and he'll join me later in the show to help us take you around and show you what's on offer and introduce you to some of the very lucky people who've already moved in and called this home. I'll be back in just a moment to introduce you to the person you're likely to meet first up on your journey to Ingenia Lifestyle Chambers Pines. Hi, welcome back. And position and location is what it's all about. And Ingenia Lifestyle Chambers Pines really ticks all the boxes. Linda Ruddle is the project sales manager and she joins me. Linda, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
I was struck, we've been here a little while now, and just walking around, as I mentioned about location, it is just so peaceful here.
It is a very quiet village. So we have amazing facilities and it can be very social, but when it's quiet, it's very quiet, and that's what people like about being at Chambers Pines, is how quiet it is.
And of course, just driving here too, I noticed there's a lot of facilities around here, so it's close to a lot of amenities as well. Has that been one of the big attractions, do you think, for people?
Of course. So we have 3 shopping centres within a couple of kilometre radius, and we're also in a close vicinity to the hospital and doctors, and Greenbank RSL. So it is a very well located community, yeah.
Quite often we talk about downsizing. We think about getting smaller,
yeah.
But just tell me about the style of homes that you offer here.
So we have homes for all types of people. So we've got the 2-bedroom with no garage for people that don't have a car or would like to put on a garage later on, up to a 3-bedroom house with a 1.5 garage. So we can cater for single people, couples. We seem to have a product that will suit everyone.
Yes, and the thing that I'm struck with in the home that we're in now is just how much space there is and the ability to get extra storage as well.
Oh, absolutely. So the homes have plenty of space for living and for people to have. We've got double garages and storage areas, but also with our facilities, we encourage people your homes to live in and cook in, and you can use our facilities for everything else.
Linda, of course, you're the first port of call for most people when they want to move here.
Yes.
Can we just talk about some of the considerations that they ask you about, particularly in terms of finances?
Okay, so with people that have sold in around the Logan area, we find that they can move into our village. It's very affordable and free up a lot of equity to be able to do the things they've always wanted to do, like travel, buy a caravan. So it's very good for that. In the people that's the biggest consideration for the people that come here.
Yeah, and that ability to be able to lock up and walk away too, and know that everything's going to be looked after, and security as well.
Exactly. So because we maintain the yards, when people go away, if they lock up for 6 months or 12 months, they can come back and their house is exactly the same. They can just unlock and move back in again.
Linda, I want you to come back a little bit later in the show because I'd love to talk to you about some of the other important considerations, because I think anyone watching this is going to, they'll have a ton of questions in their head and they actually ask you about them. And I think it'd be great if we could actually do that and maybe move around the village a bit, maybe jump on one of the buggies.
That would be lovely. I'd love to show you around.
We'll be back in just a moment. Bruce will take us through some of the facilities here at Ingenia Lifestyle, Chambers Pines. Back in a moment.
Ingenia Lifestyle Chambers Pines is a fantastic location for over 50s seeking an urban tree change lifestyle. Downsizing shouldn't be a sacrifice. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I'm joined today by Ian Thompson, the Community Manager. Ian, thanks for joining us.
Good
so
morning.
tell us, thank you. Yeah, so tell us a little bit on what's on offer for the lifestyle of over 50s here at Chambers Pines.
The lifestyle actually increases the quality of life, Bruce, because they're not or no longer remain a slave to the house. We have a lot of residents come to us off larger properties, and one of their statements is that I'm a slave to my house. I'm always mowing, I'm always painting. This is value added by the facilities that we have available here at Chambers. We have a fabulous bowling green. Currently this morning we've got a bowls morning happening. We have gymnasium, heated pool all year round. So we've got all those quality lifestyle aspects that we'd all love to enjoy, but without being a slave to the house any longer.
Terrific. And what about some of the facilities here?
Gymnasium, bowling green, fully floodlit, so we bowl under lights in the warmer months. We have quite a range of social activities. We have dinner dances, we have concert afternoons, we even have an outside gymnasium comes in and does PT training every Friday morning for our residents. Line dancing is a huge activity within our village, so quite a broad range of activities available to the residents.
Sounds exciting. And what's one things about your role that surprises you?
Constantly surprises me is the range of residents that come to us with their backgrounds. I basically am dealing with people who have created Australia over the last 70 or 80 years. We have a lot of international residents in our village who have migrated to Australia from overseas with absolutely amazing stories along with our locals. So it's always great to see who's next coming in and what their story is.
Yeah, terrific. And the best part about your job?
Best part of the job is really dealing with the residents and trying to deliver a great outcome for them, and trying to constantly be dynamic and improve the standards for the residents in their lifestyle living.
Terrific, terrific. And look, a question that's always asked is security. What's on offer here for residents? Okay,
security. We are a fully gated community. We also do run security patrols through the village each evening, just to add to that peace of mind for our residents. So yeah, being a gated community does give that fuller sense of safety for our residents.
Great. Ian, thank you so much for your time.
No, thanks, Bruce. Great pleasure.
Stick around, because Kevin's going to be back in just a minute having a chat to Linda, asking the questions that all downsizers should be asked.
me, one of the most exciting parts about this is that we're going to go for a ride in one of the buggies, and Linda's going to take us on a tour. Linda, before we go though, I just want to ask you a couple of key questions that I think most residents should be asking, or I'm sure they probably in the back of their minds they are now. What about pets? What if I have a pet?
We are a pet-friendly community, subject to village manager's approval, and we even do have an off-lead dog park in this village.
What about visitors? I mean, just moving here doesn't mean I've got to cut off from all my friends. What if someone wants to visit me?
Visitors are more than welcome. Grandchildren are more than welcome to use our swimming pool area as well with adult supervision. So we welcome visitors to the community.
I've heard so much too about the caravan parking area, which I know we're going to go up to in just a moment. But that's certainly a big facility, because a lot of people would still want to keep their caravan to travel.
Absolutely. If you have a caravan and you need to park it off-site, it can be very costly. So we offer very affordable caravan storage with power and water available over in that area.
Okay, now one key question, what if I want to sell? What if I need to sell? What's the process?
Well, this is the biggest question that most people come up with. When you purchase into a land lease community like Chambers Pines, you don't have any stamp duty, and when you sell, you don't have any exit fees. So all the money that you worked hard for, you get to keep it for yourself.
That's a pretty important consideration. Do you think a lot of people realise that's one of the big benefits?
A lot of people do their homework now, but for a few people it's very important that we mention that you don't have the hefty exit fees when you leave our community.
Now, what about if I've got friends and family who are very concerned about me moving here? Do you find you need to answer questions for them, or are you happy to do that?
Yeah, so in most cases it'll be children or brothers and sisters that come along with someone that's purchasing in here, and I welcome families to come and ask as many questions just for their peace of mind.
Linda, thanks so much. I'm really looking forward to this drive, so let's head off.
Thank you. Let's go.
Peter and Shirley, tell me about living here. What's it been like as a couple to move here?
It's been great. We've been here for 18 months now. Right, so we moved in March last year, and we fitted in straight away. What we love about it, you've got two choices. You can be tranquil and peaceful and just keep to yourself if you want, or you can get involved in what's going on around the community.
Yeah, I can just tell the excitement in your voice. It's just wonderful to see. So, catching up with friends, having coffee, because I've noticed here there's some wonderful facilities for that.
Yes, lots of morning teas. Not good for the body, but that's okay. I've just made loads of friends. I have a lot more friends here now than I did before I moved into the village. So, you walk past someone's house and you just have a chat, and it's just the whole atmosphere. I just love it.
It's very important, the community here, and like I say, they're all wonderful. I walk my dog morning and afternoons, and I bump into so many people and have lots of conversations, so I never get lonely.
Rodney, what is it you like about living here?
What I like about living here, when I first entered the gates of Ingenia, was the set out of the place. It was nice and neat, and I didn't have to look over my shoulder if I'm going for a walk. There's no roaring cars, there's no barking dogs. And when I saw that, I said, this is the place I want to be.
Peter, was it much of a challenge in moving here to downsize, to declutter? No, not at all. Once we made the decision to do it, we're those sort of people that, hey, we make our mind up and we just go and do it. All right, so the declutter was easy. We decided to make the move somewhere, and we come out here, had a look, fell in love with the place, liked the house, the style of the house, and what they had to offer. And of course, it was in the early days then. There's grown a lot since then. But the actual decision, no, we went back home. We said, okay, yes, we're going to do this. So we actually come back and we measured up the whole house. So we knew exactly what would fit in the house before we come. We got rid of everything else we didn't need. So what we come with, we knew would actually fit. So the declutter process for us was simple, because we had it all done before we come. We didn't bring it with us.
My lifestyle has improved. Prior to coming here, I used to work, so I was mainly working, whereas now I have more time to enjoy time with friends and doing lots of things.
And we've been telling you about all the great facilities here. One of them is the fact that there's a bowling alley, and right now there's a bowling competition on amongst some of the residents. One of them is Peter. Peter,
good morning.
What a great facility!
Oh, it is absolutely magic. Very nice.
So, what's the competition here today?
Today it's our other sister village, so we're playing Bethania. So it's Chambers Pines up against Ingenia Bethania.
And who's winning?
So far, pretty even. You look across 3-2-5-5. We only just started, so it's pretty even. If we do a quick add up, we might be 1 point ahead.
And how often do these sort of activities happen?
Usually monthly or so, but we have social bowls here every Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons, and of course anybody can come down the rink anytime they want to.
And are you in this competition?
Yeah, I certainly am. Yes, yeah. And I actually need to slip away and have a quick bowl now.
You can do that.
Excuse me.
We'll watch you. Actually.
Thank you.
Yes. Good luck.
Living here at Ingenia, mate, I feel I would like to be a salesman for Ingenia because this place has got so much to offer, and Ingenia is my home.
Well, there it is. We've tried today to give you a really good picture about the benefits of setting up home here at Ingenia Lifestyle Chambers Pines. An hour or two of being here and you feel the friendship, the support and the thrill of living in a secure environment with all the facilities and amenities that you're ever going to need. Certainly more than if you lived alone. Downsizers are typically attracted to the relative affordability of lifestyle communities like this one because it allows you to release equity from the sale of your family home. Separately, downsizers are also attracted to the fact that they're moving into a supportive and like-minded community, and they can enjoy the social activities along with good security and a range of health services and other facilities. And you no longer have to look after the family home or mow the lawn. So to find out more and to secure your home here, contact Linda or Ian at Ingenia Lifestyle Chambers Pines. And on behalf of the team, I just want to say thank you to everyone here for making us feel so welcome. I'm Kevin Turner. I'll see you again soon. See all the listings from Ingenia and others at www.downsizing.com.au. That's downsizing.com.au.